So SMCI another 15% up today. And this is perfectly in line with my yesterday assessment where I mentioned that SMCI has lots of potential and room to go further up compared with other AI stocks. Now the question is, after this 15% jump, is SMCI still cheaper than other AI stocks and still it has any potential to go further up before Nvidia earnings? Let's try to answer the question in this video. Last 5 days, SMCI 14.9% up. Last 1 month is 2.5% down. That's important to note. Even if it went up 15%, but compared with last 1 month of data, it's still not too high. Last 6 months, it went up to 35%. So it kind of makes sense. We see the drop in last 1 month because in last 6 months, SMCI went up too much in a very short interval of time. So it dropped to around 700. But in my opinion, I do not think it will again go back to below 700 anytime in the near future. Now let's take a look technical chart. I'm showing you 90-day hourly interval chart for SMCI, and I also have drawn Fibonacci levels starting from the all-time high, that is 1212, and the lowest point I selected was 693. The reason is near future, this is the lowest bottom I see for SMCI. So at this point, SMCI is 952. The next level of resistance is 954. So I guess it will take a little dip before it breaks 954. And after that, the next resistance level is 1015. And after that is 1103. And the downside after 954 is 892. So all-time high is 1212. So still SMCI has more room to go further up. But I'm guessing it should make some correction before it goes further up. Now let's take a look EPS and forward PE. In this table, I updated the forward PE for all of these 4 stocks as of today. Take a look. Nvidia went up probably 3.5% today, and that gives 41.47 forward PE. Palantir at this point is 65.67, and SMCI is 33.22, and AMD is 44.11. Looking at this table, SMCI is still a cheaper stock compared with other AI stocks. But if you compare SMCI with SMCI for last 4 cycles, meaning last 1 month, so 33.22 is still touching the highest forward PE in last 1 month. In last 1 month, we had the highest PE on 426, that is 35.57. But still, I think that SMCI has more potential and room to go further up. But the problem with SMCI is it's a highly unstable stock. It can go 15% up one day, another day it can drop 10%. So anybody who is trading in SMCI, he or she needs to be very patient and should have a very good control over his or her emotions. Now let's take a look the price range for SMCI that I shared with you before. So this was the price range I came up with last week, and I shared with you how I calculated these values. So looking at these range, it looks like the maximum value is 1284. My minimum was 626. And at that time, SMCI was dropping when I calculated these values. And I mentioned you guys that no matter what, SMCI should not drop below 626 in the coming future. Now, at this point, SMCI is way higher than average price, that is 779, and the maximum is 1284. I have the feeling that it can touch this maximum value before the next SMCI earning. But before Nvidia earnings, I think that SMCI will be trading between 900 and 1000, and that's my judgment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.